It is time for package from China. Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So in today's video it's time for the Q8 open source arcade. Yeah, I came across this thing on AliExpress thinking, again, it's a new year, it's a new invasion of portable devices. But I'm always so curious, what are we going to get? And I wanted to show you here on the channel. So you know, if it's crappy, you don't need to burn your money. Alright, so it comes with different platforms that it will emulate, for example NES, MAME, Mega Drive, GBA and Super Famicom. It seems to be this thing has a 2.8-inch LCD. I don't know what this is, or I really don't know what that is all about. Nevertheless, there's a lot of information on it. I personally can't read. So let's see what's inside the box. That was on my camera. Alright, so it comes with the portable device itself. Let's open it up. Alright, so let's do a little bit of unboxing together. Let's see, it comes with the portable device itself. Right, looks nice. Let's see what we have here. A V out cable with the normal jack cable. Micro SD USB 2.0 for transferring data files. And here is the micro USB for charging. Yeah, toilet paper manual. Let's see what we have here. It's not even in English. Ah. Alright, so let's take a close look at the device itself, because this is what it's all about. If you look at, let's say, the layout, I have personally never seen before, and the D-pad. Let's talk about the D-pad, because it's not good, people. But if you look at the D-pad, I am not a big fan of this. I really like to have the traditional D-pad. It's got a very cheap touch. You can really hear it on the microphone. And if you want to play it like this, oh, this is horrible. We're going to play some fighting games with it, because I am so curious how does it feel. Alright, so let's talk about the buttons. Alright, so if you look at the layout itself, it's a little bit strange, but the same goes for the button. But there is, funny thing, there is a little difference between the buttons. You can already hear it. Oh, this is so cheap. Oh, this is really cheap. Oh my god. Here we're having 3 buttons, select, start and 1 for the volume. So that means we don't have a scrolling wheel. I personally really prefer a scrolling wheel, because every time you reset the system itself, it resets the volume. Really annoying. Alright, so let's take a shot from this side, because here you can see we're having the on and off switch over here. And at the bottom we can find the AV out. I have really no clue why they put it on the bottom of it, but nevertheless. And here we have the micro USB for charging. And that's it. Right, so the first thing that I find very unique, if you look at the back, if you can see, it has this curve, and that is something that you don't see very often. And I can tell you, when you're holding it, it gives you a little bit more comfort. So that's something that is very cool. Alright, so we're here with door number 1. We're finding the for all familiar BL5C. It's more like this Nokia battery. Let's see, is this a 600? Oh no, it is a 1020 milliamp. Right, so that gives you a couple of hours of playtime. So very nice that they're giving you these batteries, even with the cheap devices nowadays. Because let's be honest, if you don't want to use batteries with these devices. And here we have a very tiny speaker. And at the left top corner, for the left part, we're having here the SD slot. Let's see what kind of SD I am having here. And they have given me the 512 MB. And now you're thinking, Wicked, why the hell do you want to have a 512 MB? I want to have a little piece of retro gaming, because 512 MB, that's what we call retro, man. Oh yeah. Alright, so a small update regarding the SD card, because a lot of you will ask. It's possible to add new games very easily with a card reader. You can use the original one that you got with the system itself. I recommend just buy in 3.0. It works a little bit faster. But this is what you're going to get. Put it in your PC and you can just basically drag and drop new files into it. I can make a tutorial if you want to. And when if you're looking at the 2.8 inch LCD screen and compared with all cheap devices I've reviewed, this is not bad at all. The view angle, yeah, for the money we can't complain, it's just a basic poor view angle, but even with this angle here what I'm filming now, you can see it very clearly. So in that case, it's not bad at all. And even having power saving mode. Ooh. Alright, so let's power it on. Let's see if something is happening. Ooh, getting this decal itself. Alright, so the first thing that I'm noticing that I have seen this menu before. For example, I did this review of the 5-in-1 simulator review. This handheld is exactly the same menu. So to be honest, this is not a very promising thing. Maybe they improved it, so let's take a closer look. We're having here some little thumbnails. As far as I know, you cannot change them out. You're stuck by this. Right here at the bottom you can see we having the different system. Let's press the A button, and here we can go into the menu where you can see the games. That's it. And if you're putting the SD card inside the PC, you will see the little folders that have exactly the same name. So that's basically how it works. Alright, so the question remains, how are the games running and how are they playing with the cheap Clicky's D-pad? Alright, so just wanted to give you a quick look in the setting menu. When you go into settings, we're having power. As you can see, we can have this standby mode of the backlight, how long it lasts, or standby mode when it goes off, power off, never. You can even adjust this. And we have incoming settings, language, product info. Let's see what it says. Oh, it says how many sides we have left. And here we need to adjust the output. So if you want to use the TV out, we're going to need to adjust this one. Right, so let's start with an arcade game. Let's see how I can start this thing. Oh. We already have a sound delay. You can see that it is not running on the full speed. Little frame drop, not good. Sound is decent. Alright. I just bitch slapped the guy. That is awesome. Alright, so for moving around, it's not bad at all. Cheap feel, but the sound is pretty horrible. But I don't know how you think about this, but I think it's playable this way. Oh yeah. But you're getting the point, right? Let's press, I'm guessing, start and select. Let's see, I can go back to the menu. That is the, here we have. Alright, so we're having the quick load and quick save like always. So that is very promising. And I think it's time to play a fighting game, because I'm very curious what are we going to get. Alright, here goes nothing, people. Let's see. Okay, that was maximum volume. Very choppy gameplay. Yeah, I was afraid of this. Alright, let's do another move. They messed up the button layout. I can do a move, so that is... Oh, I think it's more lucky. And this is more like this point with, I have some of these devices, you need to get used to the D-pad. So you can see when you're getting the hang of it, it works. But if you're like a D-pad guy like me, you will not be very satisfied with this. But it works. I can tell you, I can say that of a lot of these cheap devices. Alright. Ooh. Let's just grab a quick NES game, Wicked style. Sounds pretty good. Alright, so let's boot it up. How can I start? I have really no clue, Ben. Oh, maybe you choose the next game? Alright, let's go. Alright, sounds great, to be honest. You can see that the frame rate is not like it should be, but I'm not surprised this is the case with freaking every system that's on this portable device. But yeah, there comes the moment I'm thinking, for the money, man, we can't complain, because this thing is more like a super budget device that plays basically a couple of platforms. And I've seen a very horrible gameplay or emulation. This is pretty decent. Alright, so now we're going to do a little bit testing of the save function. Just save before stage number 2 or part number 2 or stage 1. Alright, hold select and start. Hold it, wait for it. Why am I making a video? It doesn't work. Ah, fine. Right, load. Ah, works like a charm. So that's pretty cool that you can quick load a quick save. But keep in mind that you only have one save slot on this device. Alright, let's play a little bit of a basic game. Let's just play a pinball game. Control was really screwed up. Just going to say it nicely. The sound is not perfect. But right, you're getting the point. Where's he? Oh, here it is. Wow, rip off of F-Zero. And that's a fact. For the people love it. Just want to give you an example how does it run. I must say, Super NES doesn't run very... That's not that bad, to be honest. I have seen very horrible emulation with these devices, the cheap emulation device, but yeah, it's not bad at all. I must say, if you want perfect emulation, it will not be perfect and never be perfect on cheap devices like this, but this is not bad at all. Alright, just let's do another round. I want to listen to the soundtrack. Alright, let's try the same game. Alright, we're going to crank up the volume again. Now we can hear how good is the sound output. Not bad at all. I just want to point out that playing this thing quite some time now, it plays very nice. Good form factor. But you can see that the game is not running on the full speed. But if you can live with it, nothing to complain. Alright, so this is what we're going to get with the Q8 open source arcade. I have played with a lot of these cheap devices, but I can say I'm pretty surprised with this one. So it weighs almost nothing. I totally forgot the smell test. It doesn't even smell chemical. And the D-pad, it sounds very cheap. It feels really cheap, but when playing the games, it just is not that bad. So in overall, this is what you're going to get. The menu, there are little things like you cannot change the thumbnails, for example. But we're having 5 systems that run pretty decent. Yeah, if you say in UG or MAME are separate systems, you say, let's say 6. But that's what you're going to get with a device like this. I think it's a very cheap one. And for the money, basically you can't complain. I'm just keep saying it. But if you want to say, let's say give somebody a fun item, this can be something. But if you're thinking of getting into this emulation devices from China and you just want to have a good experience, I would avoid this thing and just go for something like the Retro Game 350 or the LDK, for example, because there's more like a little bit higher class if it comes to portable devices. If you have any questions, you can always leave it in the comment. But I thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and that means I will see you in my next video.